Welcome to episode 53 of That Thing with James J. Asher II. I'm your host, James J. Asher II. That's me. And returning for his third time in very recent time is
Ned, also known as Cattle Decap 66.
at Cattle Decap 66.
Cattle Decap 66, just because of, the Instagram thing. That's the only one that I use, so might as well just fucking include it now.
Yeah. So, all right, before we started recording this, you were asking me about like dating life stuff. And
how's that going for you? What's new?
well, I'm not going to go into too much detail.
Okay.
but I think you and I we were talking and I kind of came to the conclusion that I'm the guy who young women date to find out one of two things. Either A, they're just not in a good place right now, or B, they're lesbians. They will go on one date with me to figure out for sure, oh no, I definitely don't want anything to do with men, either right now or ever again.
I feel so bad for you. That's so lame. I'm sorry.
It's nothing new. It's been going on my entire life.
How in the fuck do you deal with that, though? Like, that has to be so disappointing. Like, I mean, you're going on a date and you expect something and you're trying to put that badness in the back. You're like, oh no, it's not going to happen this time.
Yeah.
Then it fucking happens.
I just force myself to be optimistic.
That's so rough, bud.
Yeah.
That's so rough.
Yeah, it is. It's not easy. So yeah, just the way that goes is a lot of heartbreak, and better living through chemistry. I take SSRIs. That helps with a lot of shit.
Good job.
So we almost pierced my nose on this episode, right?
So close. We were so close to doing that.
Why don't we use one of the studs in your nose right now? Does it close back up quickly?
Yeah, fairly, but it's not going to be like, a matter of a couple hours or anything. It'd take a solid, week probably.
Yeah, a week. That's not a day.
No.
Yeah.
It'd be fine.
Yeah.
But I could always just go home and find something, I'm sure. It'd be fine. That's whatever. My body gives no fucks when it comes to piercings and the things that I use for them.
Yeah.
I mean, you see these.
Those big flaps.
And dude, people have a really shitty time with silicone for some reason. That's all I use.
What's wrong with silicone? We're talking about earplugs right now for gauged piercings for the listeners, so they know. But silicone just like bothers their skin.
Yeah. Some people just get like super irritated, and it gets like really raw and irritated.
Weird.
Yeah. It's kind of strange. I guess it just doesn't breathe well enough for them. Mine, no fucks. But I've also had mine for... Shit, let me think about this. I started gauging these 18 years ago.
So
I've had these almost 20 fucking years. They were up to this size about 15 years ago. So I've had them.
You started gauging your ears at the age of 12?
Dude, I was 13.
What the fuck?
13. 13. Dude, I had snake bites by the time I was 15.
Did you ever wear those like long things like the singer from Disturbed?
Oh, fuck. God, no.
Those god awful.
Dude, those were so
do you remember those?
Terrible. Yes, I do.
I wonder if he's still... I don't think he's wearing them anymore.
I hope not.
I hope not either. That was like it was like a soul patch of
stainless
steel rings in the lip.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's dumb. It's like a big spike.
Snake bite. I was with this dominatrix one time, and I forget if she had snake bites. I remember she was the one that told me what snake bites were.
Oh.
And I was thinking for a second, like if she had the two piercings, like two studs in the tongue.
That's
think
called a tic tac.
tic tac.
Side by side.
Okay. I think she might have had just one stud in her tongue, but she definitely had snake bites on the bottom lip.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They're pretty cute.
Yeah.
They definitely are.
Yeah. I mean, if it looks good on the person, it looks good on the person if it looks good on them. Right?
Yeah. I guess you just got to get them done to see.
Like, I think gauges, like big gauges in the lobe are cool looking until you take the jewelry out.
Want to see?
And then it's just, no, I know what it looks like. It just looks deflated and sad, and I don't like it.
Mine kind of stay shaped for the most part.
Really?
For the most part.
I still don't want to see it. And I'm sure you keep yours clean, but I've had some friends who just like, they get stinky
Mine
in the
are
gauges.
scarred. So they're not open like most people's.
What do you mean? Open? Is that why people get like the belly button wax between the jewelry and the ears? So what's up? 100%. It's not healed yet?
So, I mean, it's a kind of a funny in between yes and no, just because not enough air gets to it for it to, regrow that skin.
Oh, okay.
The second I size up, though, then it stretches it out and then it's kind of open again.
Right.
Which I'm about to do again.
But, okay, so then how do you give it air to close up? Because, I mean, like, I had one friend in particular who had really stinky ear jam, lobe jam, and her ears had been gauged for quite a while, like over a year.
That's not that long.
And it was still, I mean, she was still getting like gunky stuff though.
Yeah, no, I would expect that.
What about like 3 years if someone's still getting gunky stuff?
So I think a lot of the time it does have to do with the material, because if it's breathable material, air's getting to it. But something like this, I mean, you're not penetrating silicone. It's a solid.
Right.
But if it was wood or like a bone or something like that, that's a breathable material.
Because it's porous.
Right.
Okay. Bone would be pretty cool in the ear.
Yeah. They're pretty interesting. I've had a couple sets like that. There's just no flex to them. So, I mean, if you go and do that, these bend.
Right.
And do that with something like that, you just jam it into your fucking head. And
you should get a bone through your septum.
I could. It's big enough.
It's big enough. You could put a bone through there like the old racist cartoons from the 50s, because they were all racist.
Absolutely.
Like the uncle from Borneo.
Right.
I'm actually referencing an episode from the original Little Rascals, the old black and white one. Yeah, there's a uncle from Borneo, and it is so bad. Oh my god. I mean, the guy's not in blackface, but it's like essentially having a black man play a blackface character.
That's funny. What the fuck?
I mean, it's pretty funny.
It's funny, but racist as hell.
It's funny, but it's also very fucked up. Yeah. And then it's so weird to think like back then that was just, a normally accepted thing. Oh, totally. I mean, I'm sure even back then it was not good.
It was not good.
Even back then it was still fucking offensive.
There had to have been plenty of people that frowned upon it.
Yeah. Especially in the black community, I'm sure.
Everybody at that point was frowning upon that. Are you fucking
kidding me? You make us look like we're like jungle tribes people? Like, exactly. Motherfucker, I went to college.
Right.
Like,
Like, it's like I was born in America.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But, dude, all those racist, the old cartoons, like, have you seen like the rejected ones? They used to sell them at Walmart, like 300 cartoons on one DVD, and it's like old rejected stuff, and it's just so bad.
Like the Looney Tune collections and stuff.
Yeah, or like Betty Boop. Betty Boop's got like a really fucked up tripped out one where I think she gets some laughing gas, and the furniture in her house starts talking to her and shit and singing.
Oh god.
It's a full trip.
I swear, wasn't there a half-ass porno that Betty Boop was in?
I feel like there's what, like it was a cartoon, but she was nude, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I've maybe seen that or something.
Recently, somebody has showed me this too.
Betty Boop.
I swear.
Porn.
We'll YouTube this later.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll find it. I'll send it to
you. Here, you hold the mic and talk. I'm gonna look it up. I've got here. Don't hold that. Hold the base.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna look this up.
Well, fuck it, might as well.
I don't really like Betty Boop.
It's not much to like.
Yeah, like
I mean, not in my opinion either.
They obsess over it. You know, like the people who do their houses up like a 1950s diner. You know, with Coca-Cola.
I mean, I guess if you're into the whole 50s thing, then that's one of the big staples. I mean, I'd rather have 100 Felix the Cat clocks.
Dude, Felix the Cat's
Dude,
shit.
that clock was so cool. I've been looking at them actually recently on eBay. You can get them for like $50. I want one.
Let's see here. I've got images. So,
oh yeah,
here's some Betty Boop porn.
I mean, this finger in her butt in that one.
Let's see. Let's enhance. Yeah. She's got a finger in the. See, that's kind of hot right there.
That's pretty good.
They got her looking.
She's
good
looking
there.
back at somebody.
Yeah, she's looking up like.
She's like.
This is like
third knuckle deep in her butt.
Yeah, this is like a casting couch situation. I think she's looking fine there, though. Like I don't usually, like her, but
she's got good tits.
She's got a good curve, nice outline. Let's see, what else do we have here? I think this. Oh no, that's a new one. That looks new. It looks like Betty Boop skull fucked by old man. That's on X videos. Oh, dude. Before. Oh yeah,
an animated one. Look at that.
Okay.
Oh,
maybe that's not so. Oh, Betty Boop and Jessica Rabbit.
Oh
yeah.
Oh dear.
Hell yeah.
Oh dear.
Another one.
Oh, Bush.
Yeah. Okay. More Jessica Rabbit. Yeah.
That one. It's ever so slightly.
Oh yeah, this dude's just like creeping. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's a moving GIF.
It's like all rubbing her butt.
Before I forget, oh God, there's Jessica Rabbit and Betty Boop sucking on Roger Rabbit. See, that's not a cartoon. Dude, that's Homer fucking Daphne.
Yeah, Daphne.
Or is it no, Velma's the nerd.
Right, no,
that's Daphne. Dude, he's getting it. Let's see here. Oh, before I forget, so I went to a concert this past Wednesday.
Yeah, how was that? Was it cool?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
it was pretty damn good.
Where was it?
It was very cold outside. It was the outside venue at the Scoot Inn.
I've never been there before.
The historic Scoot Inn on East 4th, just east of the highway.
Okay.
But I'm in the pit. I like to be in the pit, get closer to the stage.
Right.
And, it was like shoulder to shoulder because the pit always gets packed up. And this one dude was there with like his girlfriend and his girlfriend's friend. And, people were holding up their phones to record the goings on stage. Yeah. Well, he held up his phone as if he were recording what was going on, but instead on the screen, it was just hardcore porn. It was a video on Pornhub.
Oh, that's
that he was
hilarious.
Playing, and he was just holding it up, acting like that. But I was just getting a face full of porn, and I just started laughing and shit.
That's so funny.
He looked back and grinned at me.
Nice, nice.
So next time you're at a concert, that's a little prank you can do,
dude. That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah,
I go to quite a few shows, so.
Yeah.
I'm down.
What's the last one you went to?
I recently went to go see Body Snatcher Come and Take It. That was the most recent. And I think less than a week before that, I went to go see Warm Suicide.
Warm Suicide?
You haven't heard of them?
You told me about them.
Local punk rock band from Austin.
Wait, maybe this is the one. Here, can you hold this? I think this might be it. Betty Boop.
Think this is it, actually.
Betty Boop Penthouse, 1932. Let's see.
This looks so familiar.
6 minute. Okay, so far this is a real thing. Max Fleischer presents Betty Boop's Penthouse, directed by Dave Fleischer, animated by Willard G. Bowski. Betty Boop, assisted by Bimbo and Coco.
Whoa.
Bimbo's Experimental Lab. so we can get the audio. Okay.
It's a dog. She's gonna fuck a dog.
And a clown.
Is she gonna fuck the cat too?
I think so. Don't they have like barbed penises?
Right? Ooh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
God.
Have you ever seen... Oh, what? Oh, it's turning into a lion, now a dragon.
The fuck?
Oh, okay. That was just a spicy... Oh, that's good stuff. Man, fuck that clown. That guy's creep.
I'll say it's good.
I'll say it's good.
Are they trying to make like Viagra?
I don't think so, man. Okay, so you've got a mouse. See, this came out in 32. I think this is part of like fair use, isn't it? Whatever you
I
think.
don't know. I'm pretty sure this is the one I saw though.
Who knows,
I remember
man?
it being old.
This
black
shit
and white.
is trippy, man.
I mean, this is starting off just like a normal cartoon.
Yeah.
There's nothing weird.
Well, I mean, it's nothing weird for cartoon standards.
No.
Does she get naked? Does it show anything?
What I remember, it does.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
shower
there, Betty
scene.
Boop is showering in a, looks like a sprinkler or something on a rooftop. Okay.
Oh, they're peeking. Oh, I'm gonna go look out the window at her. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there they go.
All right, some peeping toms.
Oh, she had a bathing suit on.
Oh yeah, and she's got a garter on her leg too. Oh, she was bathing. She has a hose hooked up into a propped up shovel handle. Because, you know, this is 32, so everyone's poor as fuck.
Yeah.
I wonder when Penthouse magazine came out.
I'm curious. Now.
If it was after this, I wonder if maybe it was influenced by this cartoon, you know? What are the recommended ones here? Tinkerbell's attempt at anal. Dude, look at this shit.
What the fuck?
Bugs Bunny cartoon porn.
Penthouse was founded in 65.
65.
The UK by American porn baron Bob something. So it came out in the UK, and then somebody took it over 4 years later.
Bob Guccione, I think.
Gucci.
Yeah, two C's is like a ch sound. Banned Polish Pepsi commercial.
I'm kind of interested.
Yeah. There's some attractive Polish.
Look at the dick Tinkerbell's taking.
Oh
It's
my god,
bigger
is that
than
what that
she
is?
Yeah, that's a dick in her ass.
This is like Fantasia from hell.
This is so ridiculous.
Yeah. I love the music in these really old cartoons. Very jazzy.
The big old monkey, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah. That's a gorilla?
Something. Gorilla, zombie,
Yeah.
Frankenstein kind of guy.
I don't see what's so scandalous about this so far. And it's almost over.
Oh, come on.
Okay. If there isn't an accidental cream pie in this, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay. So this Frankenstein thing is coming for Betty Boop, who's just in her bikini or bathing suit with a leg garter. All right. And they're bouncing around as they do.
If that thing doesn't bend her over that flower box, I'm gonna be upset.
Okay. There's nothing scandalous. Oh, Betty Boop has looks like a ukulele on the table behind her. Yeah, that wasn't anything.
There has to be another one somewhere.
Let's check out this Pepsi commercial. See what this is about. All right, let's see here. Banned Polish Pepsi porno commercial. See, this is an ad for jerkmate.com.
Skip.
Okay.
Cześć, właśnie wprowadziłam się obok. Masz może Pepsi?
Jasne. A może być coś innego?
Early 2000s for sure.
Nie masz Pepsi?
Oh my god.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Dude.
This is just some really like aggressive.
Damn.
Możesz to po mnie. Cześć. Nie przeszkadzam?
Oh, it's in his head. He's imagining having hardcore coitus with these beautiful neighbors. Oh, Generation Next. Do you remember that in like 99?
Kinda.
The commercials for it? Yeah, I don't know if I completely buy that was a real commercial.
There's no fucking way.
Maybe.
No, that's some fan-made bullshit, probably.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that wasn't even the same actors, it didn't look like, in that sex scene.
It didn't.
Yeah.
No. That guy wasn't that lucky.
No.
It's like, damn it, why can't I play that part?
Yeah.
It's like, I want to jizz on her back.
Yeah. You want to take a quick break?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we'll be right back. Good, we got spikes.
Sweet.
So I think we should just call this episode porn.
Porn.
Let's just talk about porn.
Porn.
All right, so we were just talking about webcams. I asked you if you ever watch like webcam porn, and you said it gets. Is this something you want to talk about, or?
Fuck it.
Okay,
Yeah, why the hell not?
You were giving me this look like.
It's fine. We can do that.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, webcams. And you said sometimes it's a little boring if they're not like active.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I feel like most of the time they're just too caught up chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just sitting there typing away. And it's like, you're not doing anything.
How would you describe, okay, say you met someone who, say I didn't know what webcam modeling is. Mm-hmm. How would you explain it to me? I've never heard of it.
I would assume that basically solo person, they would have their camera and it would be one of those things where it's like, okay, you're probably wearing some cute stuff.
What is this, like online or something?
Well, yeah, of course.
Like I don't know shit about webcam porn.
Yeah.
I barely know there's online porn.
Oh. You know, there's online though on the internet.
Okay, so there's the internet, and I know you can look up like porn pictures and videos, but what's the webcam stuff? What is that?
So this isn't something that I'm personally into super huge, the webcam stuff. I think it's kind of boring for the most part.
But you know what it is.
Yeah.
So what is it? Because I don't know what it is, theoretically.
It would be, a website, and there would be a ton of people that would have like, little boxes and stuff.
Okay.
They probably put some kind of description in there saying, whatever. It's like, oh, lonely and hanging out, come and hang out with me, come and talk to me, something like that. You'll see the picture of whatever girl, you go to click on it, and then it would be a live feed that you would be watching.
It's a live feed of someone.
Right.
Who
exactly.
is just like recording a video and audio of themselves.
Yeah.
And then other people can like watch it.
Right. Go on there and watch and
chat,
right.
like in
little
text.
chat board and stuff, and they can just sit there and type messages back and forth and stuff. And I'm guessing, everybody's just gonna try to get her naked the whole time.
Okay. Is there some kind of monetary incentive involved in trying to get the webcam subject to do things?
So I am pretty sure that's what all of them are based on, because people do this for a job.
Right.
So I'm guessing if you're going to want something, really good or specific, they're going to be like, oh, let's go to a private chat, just us. And then that way they're like, okay, this person's going to give me money. I'm going to not worry about these people that aren't willing to pay. Let's focus on this one.
And you give them money through the website itself. Like they have a coin system where you buy the website's coins or tokens, and you give the performer a number of tokens, which translates to a certain amount of real money.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And then, so these people do stuff like they just talk to strangers on the video, or do they do other things like show their feet on the camera?
They probably do. I would bet, though, they probably try to get people to give them money without having to do too much.
Right.
I would assume so, right? You know, keep it easy on yourself.
There are.
Unless they're totally
There's
into just...
Some that just really like to have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, are exhibitionist, maybe.
Right.
Yeah. And I've seen some where they have like a wheel of fortune, kind of a wheel where you spin the wheel.
Kinda interesting.
Like someone pays a certain amount of tokens, and the performer spins the wheel, and it'll land on something like you get a pair of my panties, or I'm gonna flash my breasts, or something like that. You know,
That's kind of interesting.
That's
a cool concept.
some pretty creative things.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a horror movie. I hardly describe it as a horror movie, though, but there was a horror movie I watched about a month ago, and I think it came out 2019, but it was about this young lady who's a webcam performer, and like stuff gets weird, like someone hijacks, like steals her identity, and something like the computer AI starts generating images of her, like deep fake, starts taking her money. And then there's this other guy who's like hounding her for money. It was, I mean, it was a shitty movie, but an interesting concept.
It is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Not out of the realm of reality, though. That could happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking scary world.
So you have to, this is why you have to, you know, cover your identity online.
All right.
Someone,
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. Yeah. Some people wear masks. Some people show their face. Some people just do neck down. They never shoot their face on the camera. So I've heard.
It's got to be hard, though. What if you make that accident and, you know, you move just a little too much? It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Show my face. Everybody knows me now.
I'd say, like, before I started, I would give some kind of reference point, like a Post-it note or something of like,
Right.
I can't go past this Post-it note, because past this Post-it note, I'm back far enough away from the camera that I can see my face. But if I'm close enough and I don't move the camera, it's going to show everything but my face. Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Better not have any distinct markings or tattoos. Or anything. You're screwed then.
I know in some like amateur videos, they will like blur out their tattoos, you know, and blur out face. Yeah, or if it's Japanese, they just blur out the genitalia.
What's the point in that?
Except the butthole.
Really?
Yeah, they don't blur butthole in Japanese porn.
I just don't understand. If you're going to have porn, why blur anything out? You're defeating the purpose of everything at that point.
It's so the thing with blurring out porn, the genitals in Japanese porn, and also in like the print hentai, there will be like black bars over the genitalia, but the bar will be like so thin, just like a little thin black line.
Right.
Like you can still see it's a huge dick. It's just that, you know, at the head, there's a little line going through it. And that's their quote unquote censor bar. But it's just part of really old, really hyper conservative, misogynistic law. I mean, Japan's culture, its traditional culture is extremely misogynistic. You know that?
Yeah.
It's very much women are kind of like barely to be seen, never to be heard. You do what the man tells you to do. It's very, very misogynistic.
Sounds like Amish.
Really?
Right? Like Amish or Mennonite or something.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's a big history of like women getting like beaten and tortured in old Japanese stuff too. I imagine the Amish respect their women more than that.
Let's hope so.
I would hope so. I imagine
that's fucked.
I imagine they would. But so part of that is just like how really, really, really conservative, because people get this idea of Japan because of like anime.
Right. They think
otaku.
everything's just fucking cartoons.
Yeah, they think it's all cartoons, and it's not. Like the traditions, the real culture is very, very, very reserved and conservative.
Interesting.
They have like a huge suicide rate.
No shit, really.
But suicide's also part of the culture. If you bring dishonor among upon your head or your family, if the dishonor's that bad, you're not expected to live with yourself. So you commit seppuku, harikari, where you do
Right, with the freaking tang.
the short, like the the dagger, the daikatana or whatever, is a tang.
Is it a tang?
I've always heard daikatana is a little katana, but you jam it into your gut and then rip it to the side. So you basically disemboweling yourself.
Aren't you supposed to get your head chopped off or something afterwards?
That's one. That's one way. That's like what the samurai did when they became Ronin. Well, if the samurai had no more master, then they had no more purpose. So they had two options. They could become Ronin, which were mercenaries, but highly, highly disrespected. You have no honor as a Ronin. Or the honorable thing to do is harikari, where you stab yourself in the stomach and then another person has a katana and chops your head off at the neck.
Fuck. It's intense.
Dude, it's brutal, but suicide is such a huge part of their culture. And you know, I studied theater in college, and there's different types of Japanese theater. One of the main ones is No. It's just the letters N-O with like a line over the O, but it's called No, sometimes spelled N-O-H. And it's very slow, and they'll wear like a mask. And I won't get too much into it because I could go into it, but I won't right now. But a lot of the older Japanese theater stories deal with suicide and ghosts. It's always, there's always a ghost, because it's usually the main character is haunted by a ghost, because, you know, it's metaphorical to they're haunted by the memory of their father or their mother who killed herself. And so this character lives with the shame of losing his mother. It's all about shame and honor. And yeah, like every fucking old Japanese play has a ghost character. And usually the ghost is a ghost because it was someone who committed suicide.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
But nowadays it's people committing suicide because they work nonstop.
Right, jumping off that, 100-story fucking building because they've been in there forever.
They have, literally no personal life at all. Sleep, wake up, work, sleep, wake up, work. For decades, for your entire life. And it's a really big problem in Japan where, like, their birth rate is dwindling because people just aren't having sex, especially younger people. And they have no social skills because they're all on their smartphones all the time. And when they're not doing that, they're working. So they have no social lives and develop no social skills. And, oh, surprise, surprise, get really fucking depressed.
Yeah.
And very well might kill themselves.
Sounds fucking terrible.
It does.
I think it's a pretty common thing for a lot of fucking people, though. That's all anyone does anymore is just work.
It is common.
Yeah, it's like,
and
me,
that's
working fucking 3 jobs.
And
it's crazy.
You're working 3 jobs, and that is exactly a product of capitalism. That is capitalism working as it should.
It's fucked.
It is fucked.
It's really fucked.
It is very fucked. That's why a lot of people your age and mine are very attracted to the idea of socialism and communism and that sort of thing. But I'm not going to get into that too much because there's a lot of propaganda and disinformation about what socialism and communism and any sort of truly leftist progressive economic things are, because they're a direct challenge to our current economic system of mostly capitalism. So I spend most of my days reading about leftist shit.
Thank God somebody keeps up with this shit because I don't have time to do it.
I'm here for you, buddy.
Thank you.
I
need the info.
Raging against the machine. Bulls on parade. Ring around the family. Pocket full of shells. You know they're going back on tour, Rage Against the Machine?
No shit. That's pretty fucking cool.
I think this year.
Holy crap.
I'm pretty sure they're playing at Coachella.
I'm just trying to think of the last time they put out an album now.
Like almost a decade, maybe?
Fuck.
Or maybe that was like their last tour.
Maybe.
They've been on break for a while, though. The
one song everyone knows.
Oh, man.
Killing in the name of.
The guitarist, the fuck is his name? It's a Hispanic name. The guitarist of Rage Against the Machine, Tom Morello. Tom Morello is his name. Man, you got a cough right now.
Dude, fucking allergies, man. Like, my face has been stopped up for like 2 solid days.
No shit.
Dude, last week, I was in bed. It was like 3 a.m. I fucking sneezed. Went to go wipe my face. It was really wet. Laid back down. I felt this drip. Fucking nosebleed.
From sinuses. Is it like,
Dude.
Are you getting like dry scabs and stuff inside the nostrils?
Nope.
No.
Nothing. It was just that one fucking time.
That's so weird.
Dude, I was like freaking out because I'm like trying to climb over like an object to get to the bathroom and like cram toilet paper up my fucking nose. I get back in bed. I'm not going to tell you what happened after that. The toilet paper came out eventually.
Was it something like what I'm about to tell you about?
Probably not, actually.
Probably
not.
Earlier, I was watching a video online, and there was a woman who was, I mean, it was all consensual and of age, and this woman was forcing her throat, her mouth and throat upon a man's tumescence, and the man ejaculated. You could see the twitch and the balls, tensing up, and the woman, like, the guy didn't have his hands on. I don't like it. I don't like the really. I mean, it's really easy for porn to get like very like male aggressive kind of.
Oh yeah,
I'm not a huge fan of that. I like when a woman asserts her dominance. I like women to assert their dominance, and in videos too. And so this woman was asserting her throat onto his tumescence, and the guy started tensing and twitching and going, oh. And have you ever sneezed, started sneezing when you have a mouth full of milk and the milk shoots out your nose?
I've never done it personally, but I've seen people do that, though.
She was forcing herself repeatedly upon him. And this pearly gob of ejaculate came out of her nostril.
I wonder how bad that burned.
Jeez. But she like snorted it back a couple times and it came back
like
out.
Snot bubble
Like,
jizz.
like that. You know what that means is like you're doing a neti pot of jizz in your sinuses right now.
Oh my God.
You're going to have
funny.
nose babies. I love you, Mom.
I forget your mom watches shit.
Yeah. She hasn't been watching too much lately.
Yeah, I can probably see why.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to think of my little boy like that.
No.
My little James.
My little angel.
Oh, buddy.
You got, I think, should we take another break or should we wrap this up? I don't even know how long we've been recording. Wait, here we go. Let's see, 18 minutes. So we've recorded for 40 minutes, I think.
Usually what you hit about an hour and 15 minutes.
About an hour, yeah. And you got to get out of here and do a tattoo, right?
I have 2 tonight.
Two different people
Nope, same person.
and doing two on the same person. And what are they and where?
So one of them is on, I believe it's a right foot. It's an existing tattoo. It's her dog's paw print that passed. But it's old, so it just needs to be touched up a little bit. So I'm going to go and fill that in. And also another existing that just needs to be touched up, but she has a couple Japanese words running down like the side of her leg towards the ankle. And they're just, I mean, super old.
What did they say?
I have no clue. I didn't even bother to ask yet.
Yes, hello. Potato famine, thank you.
Fish fillet.
Fish fillet.
Did I show you the drawing that I did? I have this Neo-Japanese sheet and I drew this koi fish and I decided to just put some, writing on like the side of his body because he kind of has like this, edge to him like he's swimming.
Right. Yeah.
But I got on Google Translator and I typed in fish fillet and I put it on the side of the koi fish.
Oh, that's funny.
yes.
That's very funny. That's very
I
funny.
wish somebody would get that. Will you get that? Will you get the fish fillet koi fish?
Can it be on my left nut?
Man, it's going to have to be really tiny.
Oh,
be
fuck
really
you,
tiny.
man.
Well, I don't expect your nuts to be this big. If they did, man, we're going to the doctor.
They are.
We're going to the doctor right now. Camera off.
No,
Get in the car, man.
They just need
got
to be,
that elephantitis.
They just need to be drained. I'm saving them for the right one.
Oh, I'm sorry. That
I'm
must hurt.
saving myself.
I'm saving myself for the right one.
So I know you're Jewish, but have you given anything up for Lent?
Energy drinks.
Really?
Yeah, completely. I'm done. Yep.
Right on.
Switched over to tea.
Nice.
Lots of green tea and black tea.
Oh, I love green tea. Mm-hmm. Are you making it hot or just getting like Arizona?
And, well, sometimes I'll get the Arizonas, but somebody gifted me a new thermos recently.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool, and it comes with the cup's only about like that tall, about yay big around. A little tiny teacup. But no, I'll make it hot, and then I'll just, wait a few hours for it to cool down, start pouring them, let them chill for a minute, and just get them room temperature.
Doing
basically.
shots of green tea.
Yeah, basically.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, green and black.
Hell yeah.
Yep, good shit.
What do you get, like Bigelow brand or Twinnings?
Dude, HEB has this like English breakfast that I really like.
Yeah.
HEB just has a lot of good shit, so I usually just buy.
Do you get like the organics, like the HEB Central Market organics, or just whatever?
I ain't that fancy.
Yeah.
I ain't that bougie.
That stuff gets expensive.
Bougie, ain't that bougie.
You can't tell the difference.
Dude, this
though.
shit's like $5 for a box, and I swear there's like 50 tea bags or some shit in there.
yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works. I like my tea strong though. I'll use like 2 tea bags in this thing, and it's not very big.
I do 2 tea bags per mug. Of course, I've got a bigger mug, but
I mean, it's not very big.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could put some soup in that too, looks like.
Yeah, totally.
Well, how big's the spout?
Spout.
Oh no, that's
One of
definitely
these.
Yeah, you can't do soup. That's definitely liquid. Liquide nitrogène.
Really fucking great thing though. I love it.
Hell yeah. Saving the world. No plastic.
Yeah.
You have anything to add? I think we're wrapping it up.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Just tell them where to find you online.
Well, go to Instagram at cattledecap66 if you want to look at any of the tattoos, piercings. There's a scarification video on there. Actually, I think 2 weeks from now, I have an appointment in San Marcos for another scarification piece.
Brutal.
It's the same guy. He's about to actually get this whole hexagon pattern right here.
Oh, right over the deltoid, like right over the shoulder, and ooh,
A little bit on the chest and over the collarbone.
over the collar. Jesus, that guy's a pain piggy.
It's going to be very interesting. I mean, he takes it well.
Yeah, because he's
That's
a little
gonna be
pain
fucking
piggy.
good,
He likes
man.
it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he doesn't like getting a spine tattooed. I tattooed from his ass crack to his hairline, and he did not enjoy that
Fuck.
at all.
Damn. And well, if you want to find me on Instagram or Twitter, my handle is at James J. Asher. If you want to help support this show, you can become a donor on Patreon at patreon.com/thatthingwithjames. If you become a patron, you will have access to the donors only once weekly, very short stories that I write myself. I need to write one tonight.
New thing you're doing.
It's a new thing. I started it last week. I wrote my first story called Jack and Jill Off. So yeah, help support the show and become a donor at patreon.com/thatthingwithjames and get access to those very short stories. Everyone is different and new. There's no one the same. Different genres, some serious, some not so serious. Granted, there's only one up, but I'm just writing what I want to.
Are you going to allow people to submit ideas?
Yes, people can submit ideas for the show. You send me an email at thatthingwithjames@gmail.com. You can submit an idea of like a story or a subject for me to cover, or if you need some kind of like life advice or advice in a certain situation, I will answer it on the show anonymously.
You know, you are actually pretty good about that.
About
just advice in general. Well, me and you go back and forth on a certain subject that we won't talk about.
Yeah.
But we help each other out with stuff.
yeah, we do.
We're pretty good about that.
You're good with advice. That's what friends are for.
Exactly.
Shark bite.
Shark attack.
And then let's see.
Get your ass. Not much
I
one.
don't really have any. So yeah, ideas for the show, email me, or you can slide into my DMs at James J. Asher. Let's see, audio people, if you haven't already, subscribe to my show. And for the YouTubers, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, write a comment, and like the videos you like. And for all of you, share the show with your friends, your neighbors, your lovers, your pets, your parents, people, your coworkers, people that you think would not be into this and who would look down upon you for enjoying this kind of a show. Show them this.
Just not your kids.
Show your kids. Unmask yourself. They're going to learn sooner or later. Fuck, fuckity, fuck, shit ass, god, piss, fuck, come out the nose. Your kids are going to learn these things, and it's better they learn sooner rather than later so they can teach their friends about it.
Especially learn from you. All the fucking people that trust your kids to learn anything from. It's this guy. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I support that.
I mean, I'm not a dad, but I feel I would actually make a really good dad. I'm actually very good with kids.
You could probably, dude, I'll bring the kid over if you want. We can give you a test trial.
I'm great with kids, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you do that?
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about tomorrow?
No. It's my weekend. All right. I think that's it.
Yep.
Say bye. Bye.